It is absolutely incredible. Just look at the amount of people that have watched this video about her, and none of it's real. None of it. All this lot in here have made this all up about her.
Now to that major ruling in the Maxwell case, a judge ordering the release of what could be thousands of pages of documents from a civil case against her. And those could include names of high-profile people who socialized with Jeffrey Epstein. Janae Norman joins us now with more on this. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, Cecilia. Good morning. That civil case was settled back in 2017, but a judge ruling just yesterday that the public is legally entitled to access dozens of previously sealed records from the case. Some of those documents are said to contain the names of hundreds of people who spent time socializing, traveling, or working with Jeffrey Epstein over the course of more than a decade. This morning, as Ghislaine Maxwell wakes up behind bars in a Brooklyn detention center, associates of Jeffrey Epstein may be on edge following a bombshell court ruling. A judge deciding Thursday that dozens of documents at the center of a 2015 case involving Maxwell and Virginia Roberts Giuffre should be unsealed, including transcripts from at least one of Maxwell's depositions in the case, which her attorney says contains, quote, extremely personal and confidential material. Giuffre alleges she was abused as a teenager by Maxwell and Epstein and directed to sleep with Prince Andrew, allegations he denies. Giuffre telling BBC Panorama,
I knew I had to keep him happy because that's what Jeffrey and Ghislaine would expect from me.
The sealed records are said to contain names of hundreds of associates of Epstein over the span of more than 10 years. Some of Epstein's famous associates include former President Bill Clinton, British royal Prince Andrew, and President Donald Trump, who had an eyebrow-raising response when asked about Ghislaine Maxwell this week.
I don't know. I haven't really been following it too much. I just wish her well, frankly. I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach. But I wish her well.
I don't know really what goes on, but I was just looking at, as I said, this piece of footage of this interview, and they brought up this picture. And when I blow it up, I can't make it out, but you can see a W, and it looks a bit like an E. There are letters on her chin there, and she's got fake, like what do you call them, aging lines there. And I mean, look, a line goes across here, so how can that photograph be real? Got this line which goes to there. I don't know, but it always is very weird when you go and have a look at it and the first thing you see is the writing on their cheek. Is that a W? You look at it and you can make it into loads of letters. That's fake, and something happens. What's that there? Look, let's go up there. There's something here. Yes, anyway, it's a story for you, this one. I wasn't really looking for this bit, but this is them fading a front picture into a sideways picture of your president. This is what they do. Look, they have to take his face out to merge him in. Anyway, we're going to have a quick look at this. Let's just pull out a little bit because it is a little bit blurry, so we'll pull out a little bit. But those are his eyes. I don't know what goes on here and down here, because as you can see, the background, let's zoom into that so you can see it better. The background is kind of face, the blue colour. It's in his face. So it's not real, it's a little makeup for you, just like the Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever her name is. It's the same thing. Look at that, I mean, wow. He's just stopped, the video stopped there, it glitched a little bit, stuck, but he's moving, he's talking now. And what I think is that he's got, if it's going through for you, because obviously when you blow things up and slow things down, it does make it a tiny bit blurry, but that's where you see the mistakes. So when we're supposed to be digital and you see things like this. So we've got fake with fake, because look at his hand. His hand glitches right in front of the screen, which is absolutely impossible. We live in a digital society. So the fake, he's talking about the fake. He's got some letter things going on in the middle of his forehead. It doesn't mean anything to us. It means something like there. Something goes on. Don't know if I understand it totally, but because it'd be easier just to call someone. But that's what they do. And I just picked. There you go. It's an M, isn't it? Staying as an M. I don't know what that is now. It's just a bit blurry, but there is a letter. We've had Nancy Pelosi with number on her neck. And yeah, and I'm sorry to anybody who likes following, but it's all to make believe. Still an M, isn't it? I believe, but it's the same letter upside down, all the right way up. But look at that. What is this going on in his face? Go back to here. What's this? It's a letter, or it's like a 9. I don't know how this is going to come out on the end vision, but there's a 9. It's all crazy. Come on, everybody. This is all been given to us. It's a virtual reality mind game that is. We're being new to programs who are making the stories fake stories about things that don't even happen. And when it actually came to it, because obviously he's just come from an impeachment, hasn't he? He said, I met her because we live in Palm Springs or wherever it is they live. We live there, and so he's making it sound like they bumped in together, but that's not how the press are putting it. The press are putting it that he's quite involved with the fake person. Anyway, I wonder what M means. Anyway, I wonder who that is. I'd love to know virtual reality with Trump. Does that make it better for you? Who does that look like? Because they are in there, whoever they are. Anyway, thanks for watching.